Okay, sorry, not much time to talk. We just got to Toronto and my flight is already boarding and we are literally on the other side of the airport. So I am running and I really, really hope I make this flight. Yo, how does this work? Jeez, do I remember how to do this? Hey guys, just about to embark on a new adventure here. Man, it feels like it's been a long time. These last few years of the pandemic and just everything hasn't been a great time for adventure, for travel. But yeah, this is feeling a bit long overdue. Today I'm heading to Colombia for the very first time. Going again with my dear friend Christian, who's from Bogotá, and hopefully him and his family are going to show me the ropes of this new country. But yeah, I'm very excited. You know, the last well, a couple years have been very difficult with the pandemic. People who know me personally, I've been going through a big job transition, big life transition. So unfortunately, travel has not kind of been at the forefront of things I've been needing to do or my priority list. But yeah, anyone who knows me knows I love to travel. I love to experience new places, new people, new things. So very excited today. And yeah, I'll bring you guys along and hopefully show you a bit of this new country. It is going to be my first time. I don't know a lot about where we're going and what we're going to be doing, but sometimes that's the best part of the whole adventure, is really getting to discover something brand new with very fresh eyes. So anyway, hope you guys will follow along and come on this journey with us, and very excited to show you my first experiences in Colombia. Okay, we made it. Just arrived here in Bogotá. It's about 5 a.m. in the morning. Very, very tired, but all around pretty enjoyable flight. Happy to be here in Colombia. Now we just got to get through immigration. We got to get our bags and got to get our phones sorted out. And we'll be on our way to check out a brand new city. Buenos dias, everyone. We are here in Salento, Colombia. It took us most of the day yesterday to get here from Bogotá. We took about an hour and a half flight to a town called Pereira, and then it was about an hour and a half, a very bumpy car ride on some mountainous roads, but as you can see, it was well worth the trip. Yeah, just look at these views, guys. This is a pretty amazing, I'd have to say one of the most beautiful and most peaceful places I've ever been in my life. This is a family farm. It's owned by Christian's wife's family. And yeah, I think they've had it just the last couple of years. Yeah, we're just going to pass some time here for the next couple of days. Tomorrow morning, we're going to get up and head to Medellin, which is going to be another big city and a place that I'm really excited to see. But right now, we're just sort of enjoying the peacefulness of this farm, having some coffee here in the morning. And I think a little later, we're going to head to the Cocora Valley, which is a very famous place here in Salento. You'll see it on Instagram. You'll see other vloggers that do things there. Yeah, but it's very famous for the wax palm trees. These are the tallest wax palms, or the tallest palm trees in the world, as far as I know. So again, something we're pretty excited to see. And yeah, we'll bring you guys along. Just enjoying a peaceful morning coffee here. The farm is such a nice change of pace from where we were in Bogotá. I didn't do a lot of filming in Bogotá. Number one, I wasn't sure about the safety there as I was going around, so I didn't really want to bring the big camera with me a lot. I mean, Bogotá is a beautiful city in its own way. Lots of graffiti, lots of street art, but it is a city of like 12 million people without a metro. So the traffic in the city was quite a bit to deal with. We were finding, or I was finding as I was going places, you know, I would look and places that were a couple of kilometers away would take 40 minutes or an hour with an Uber just because the traffic was so bad. So obviously a couple of days of that, it can get you a little flustered or, you know, be a little frustrating to go around with that many people. So obviously the farm here is a nice change of pace from that. Some of the highlights of traveling in Bogotá were spending a day going up Monserrate, which is a big mirador or lookout at the top of the city. There's a few different ways that you can get up there. Chris and I took the cable car on the way up and spent a bit of time there at the top, having some wonderful lunch and getting some beautiful food and just getting some really cool views of the city. And then we took the funicular on the way down. So I definitely recommend, if you're spending time in Bogotá, to get up Monserrate. Definitely gets you out of the city, off of the streets, and to a bit more of a quiet and peaceful place. Other than that, we spent a lot of time hanging out with some of Christian's family, his cousins, in particular his cousin Enrique, who's a conceptual artist doing work here in Bogotá. And he was a fascinating gentleman to meet. I really enjoyed just spending some time drinking beers, hanging out, talking about music, talking about art. And those of you guys that know me know that's some of my favorite things to do, going to new places, meeting new people, particularly people that work in art, music, dance, you know, the things that are big passions of mine. I love to meet people like that when I travel, people that have sort of a shared vision or shared passions within life. It always makes the trip so much rewarding, particularly when you can meet local people that live in that city and can show you what's happening, you know, in the arts, in music, in dance. So yeah, cheers to Enrique for the time we got to spend together in Bogotá. Fue un placer, mi hermano. Gracias. So one of the things that I was not totally anticipating in Bogotá was how much the altitude would affect me. Bogotá is one of the highest cities in the world, highest cities with the biggest population. I think it sits somewhere, it's about 2,600 feet above sea level. So yeah, actually it reminded me a lot of when I had COVID. I mean, just walking in the streets and certainly trying to do any kind of hiking or exercising, you get winded really, really easy. of course, one of the local remedies that we were able to find. Christian's cousins hooked us up with some mambe, which is like a pulvo powder that they make from the coca leaves here. It's not like cocaine, it's not a thing you snort or anything like that. You put it in your mouth and just kind of hold it, chew on it a little bit, let it kind of rush over your teeth. Gives you a burst of energy and yeah, really helps with the altitude. You have to be careful when you take it because the dust is so fine. You have to sort of put it on a spoon and then throw it into the pocket of your cheek. If you breathe in the dust, oh, it's a really bad feeling. You can choke on it pretty easy. But yeah, instantly almost took away my headache and my struggles with the altitude. So when you're traveling, you just got to do what you got to do. All right, guys, we're just here in the main plaza here in Salento. If you're looking to access La Cocora Valley, the best place is to come to the main plaza here, and you'll find a whole bunch of jeeps that just go back and forth to the valley. Here they call them las Willys, the Willy jeeps. And yeah, they're the quickest way to get you out to the valley. So we're gonna buy some tickets and try to hop on one here, and we'll head on out there. Okay, after a very bumpy and a little bit scary Jeep ride, we've made it here to the Cocora Valley. You can see behind me here these wax palm trees, which again are some of the biggest in the whole world. We're gonna go for a bit of a hike here. There's a shorter trail which just goes up to the kind of major viewpoints and the big Instagram spots. But I figure you're only here once. We might as well do the long trail. It's about 12 kilometers round trip up to a little farm at the top. And yeah, Christian and I are gonna head up there in hopes that we're gonna find some beers at the top. That's the ultimate goal at the end of the day. If I can drink a beer at the top of a mountain.
Una cervecita, Club Colombia, dorada, rico.
El tipo favorito, eh?
Sí.
All right, guys, we'll see you at the top here, and hopefully we'll find a cold beverage to enjoy. All right, guys, we're just walking down here. We didn't make it quite as far up as we wanted to. Yeah, we're here with the whole family. We got the kids with us and everything like that. I wanted to make it all the way up to the top of the farm, but that would have been a really long day. Plus, Grammy and Granddad have been cooking all day, and yeah, they're going to make a really big meal for us, and we don't want to be late for dinner, so we started to walk down here. We're just taking some really cheeky Instagram photos because, you know, when in Rome. So yeah, we're gonna head back down to where you catch the Willy Jeeps, and we'll make our way back into town. And we got to take the bumpy road back up to the farm, and then we're gonna enjoy what I believe is gonna be one heck of a meal. So we'll see you guys there. Cheers. One of the reasons that people come up here to Pueblito Payasa is for the views, the great views of Medellin and the comunas that kind of hang off of the hills here. Yeah, this is a really, really interesting place to be in the world. You know, when lots of people think of Medellin, of course, they think of the very unfortunate history here with Pablo Escobar and Los Narcos, and, you know, those things have become famous because of some Netflix series and things like that. But this is not really something that interests me. You know, whenever I travel to a city, I like to focus on the beautiful things that a city has to offer. So, you know, fuck Narcos, man. I'm here to experience the real Medellin, to see the beauty that this city has to offer, to hear great music, to meet really nice people, and those are the things that we want to stay focused on here. So